The Book of Nechemyah, Chapter 12. These are the cohanim and Leviim, who went up with Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, and Yeshua, Sariah, Yerushalayim, Ezra, Amariah, Maluch, Hattush, Shechaniah, Rechem, Meremet, Iddo, Gintui, Achiah, Miamin, Ma'adeah, Bilgah, Shemaiah, Yoyariv, Yediah, Salu, Amok, Hilkiah, and Yediah. These were the leaders of the cohanim and their kinsmen during the time of Yeshua. The Leviim, Yeshua, Binnui, Kadmiel, Sherebiah, Yehuda, and Mattaniah, who was in charge of the songs of thanksgiving, he and his kinsmen, with Bakbukiah and Uni, their kinsmen, singing antiphonally with them in the service. Yeshua was the father of Joachim. Joachim was the father of Eliashib. Eliashib was the father of Joiada. Joiada was the father of Jonathan, and Jonathan was the father of Yedua. In the days of Joachim, these were the cohanim, who were heads of fathers' clans, of Sariah, Moriah, of Yirmiah, Hananiah, of Ezra, Meshullam, of Amariah, Yechanakan, of Melichu, Jonathan, of Shavaniah, Yosef, of Harim, Adna, of Meraiot, Helkai, of Iddo, Zechariah, of Ginton, Meshullam, of Achiah, Zichri, of Minyamin, of Moadiah, Pilte, of Bilgai, Shamua, of Shemaiah, Yechonatan, of Yoyariv, Matne, of Yediah, Uzi, of Saleh, Caleh, of Amok, Ever, of Hilkiah, Hashaviah, and of Yediah, Netanel, As for the Leviim, the heads of fathers' clans in the days of Eliashib, Yoiada, Yochanan, and Yedua were recorded, also the Kohanim, up to the reign of Daryavesh the Persian. The descendants of Levi, who were heads of fathers' clans, were recorded in the annals until the days of Yochanan, the grandson of Eliashib. The chiefs of the Leviim were Hashabiah, Sherebiah, and Yeshua, the son of Kadmiel, with their kinsmen in an antiphonal choir, to praise and give thanks in accordance with the order of David, the man of God. Choir, opposite choir. Mattaniah, Bakbukiah, Obadiah, Meshullam, Talmon, and Akuv were the gatekeepers who guarded the supplies kept at the gates. This was in the days of Joachim, the son of Yeshua, the son of Yozadak, and in the days of Nechemyah the governor, and of Ezra the Kohen and Torah teacher. At the dedication of the wall of Yerushalayim, they sought out the Leviim from wherever they had settled to bring them to Yerushalayim and celebrate the dedication with hymns of thanksgiving and with songs accompanied by cymbals, lutes, and lyres. The trained singers assembled together from the area around Yerushalayim, the villages of the Netophati, Bet Gilgal, and the region of Giva and Asmavet, for the singers had built villages for themselves all around Yerushalayim. The Kohanim and Leviim first purified themselves, then they purified the people, the gates, and the wall. And after that I brought the leaders of Yehuda up onto the wall and appointed 2 large choirs to give thanks and to walk in procession. One went to the right on the wall toward the dung gate. After them went Hoshea and half of the leaders of Yehuda, together with Azariah, Ezra, Meshullam, Yehuda, Benjamin, Shemaiah, and Yirmiah, With them were some of the sons of the cohanim carrying trumpets, namely Zechariah, the son of Yonatan, the son of Shemaiah, the son of Mattaniah, the son of Michael, the son of Zechar, the son of Asaph, and his kinsmen Shemaiah, Azarel, Milaleh, Gilaleh, Maaiah, Nethanel, Yehuda, and Hanani, who had the musical instruments of David, the man of God. Ezra the Torah teacher led them. At the fountain gate they went straight ahead up the steps of the city of David, where the wall goes up, passed above the house of David, and went on to the water gate on the east. The other thanksgiving choir, consisting of half the people, walked on the wall to meet them, with myself following. They went above the tower of the furnaces to the broad wall, above the Ephraim gate, by the gate to the old city, to the fish gate, the tower of Hananel, and the tower of the 100, as far as the sheep gate, and halted at the prison gate. Thus stood the two choirs of those giving thanks in the house of God, with myself and half of the leaders with me. The cohanim there included Eliakim, Maaseiah, Minyamin, Michaiah, Elioenai, Zechariah, and Hananiah carrying trumpets. Also Maaseiah, Shemaiah, Eleazar, Uzi, Yochanan, Malchiah, Elam, and Ezer. The singers sang loudly, directed by Yizrachiah. With joy they offered great sacrifices that day, for God had made them celebrate with great joy. The women and children too rejoiced, so that the celebrating in Yerushalayim could be heard far off. At that time, men were appointed to be in charge of the storerooms for supplies, contributions, first fruits, and tenths, and to gather into them, from the fields belonging to the cities, the portions prescribed by the Torah for the cohanim and Leviim. For Yehuda rejoiced over the cohanim and Leviim, who took their position carrying out the duties of their God, and the duties of purification, as also did the singers and gatekeepers, in accordance with the order of David and of Shlomo his son. For back in the days of David and Asaph, there had been leaders for those singing the songs of praise and thanksgiving to God. So in the days of Zerubbabel, and in the days of Nechemyah, all Israel gave portions to the singers and gatekeepers as required daily. They set aside a portion for the Leviim, who, in turn, set aside a portion for the descendants of Aharon.